Yo, this King Los, you watching hot new hip hop. You know what it is, man. God money war is not the solution, nor is it the problem. But I feel like it's the peace of mind in the midst of the turmoil. It's the balance. It's the understanding. It's the hug. Just in the, you know, in a trying time, God money war is just like the hug, man. It's just like, yo, I feel you, and I'm a part of you, you know, and we gonna do more. We gonna do better. But right now, this ain't just to complicate nothing, man. It's just a hug, man. It's just, you know, there is a theme of God, money, and war in it. Can't Fade Us would be more on the money side because I've seen it from all aspects. I'm from the streets, you know, I'm from Baltimore. I'm not any stranger to anything you can imagine. So Can't Fade Us kind of embraces that vibe a little bit. And the way we embellish and the way we, you know, the way we put things into the atmosphere, you know, the way we talk. That's kind of what Can't Fade Us is like. And then you got War, which is like the war. You know, you got God. I have a track called God Money War. Then like Black Blood, which is like God, you know. And, you know, I mean, it touches it. I got a song called Balance is Good. And that's like God, you know, that's just like God, man, because it's just like to have balance, you know. That's like how you get your peace in the midst of war, to just balance it all, you know. And it's just a lot of dope music, man. I got a song called Little Black Boy, you know, and that would probably fit under the God category and the war, because there's a war on, you know, on our youth. There's a war on the community, you know. You know, I didn't do many features, you know, but I do want to say shout out to, you know, Mele, who is singing all over my project. You know, Bella, who's all over my project, who like they did like backgrounds and, you know, they helped me write, and, you know, like that's like my squad, you know. So shout out to them because they're amazing artists. And I appreciate you being there for me, you know, for my project and giving it a cohesive sound. You know, when you work with the same people, they learn you, they know you. It's like having a tailor that just don't need to measure you no more, you know. So shout out to them. But other than that, I didn't work with a lot of people. I got Marshall on there, I got R. Kelly on there, you know, couple legends, nothing big, nothing major. Isaiah Rashad, you know what I'm saying, who I think artistically is like raps Basquiat. Puff is more like a life coach, you know. Anything he says in life, you can apply to your music. So that helps me a lot, you know. And then he, you know, hit me, you know, with the old school ruler, you know, over the knuckles, and, you know, let me know when I'm going too far left as far as just even with the process of things, because he knows the way, you know what I'm saying? But you have to be very astute and very patient, you know, when it comes to that guy, because he's someone who knows the way, and so he might move, you know, 100 miles an hour. You got to get on his wave, you know. But he's definitely like one of the biggest inspirations, just, you know, just in general, you know, just to, like, I could actually say, like, you know, that's like Big Bro, you know. That's inspiration in itself. Be without music. That's just enough. The main reason that this is a prelude is because it started off as a mixtape. You always tend to see people's mixtapes be a little bit more free, creatively. My album will have more attack. Like I said, this was the hug. This was the embrace. You know, it's still me because I'm just lyrical, I'm me, you know. That's just what you get when you get me. I have to actually fight to not be lyrical. So, you know, that's my biggest challenge, you know. I don't want to be overly lyrical. Not to dumb down, but just to have a conversation that everybody can embrace. So, because the message is important, you know. If I didn't care about delivering the message, I wouldn't break it up so you could understand it, I would just do it my way and say, hey, you get it, you don't. The message is too vital to not make sure everybody could get it. But that's the hug. That's me embracing you and getting on your level a little bit, melodically, lyrically, sonically. The album will have more attack. The album will have more like, oh shit, whoa. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more, you know? I had to go message first on God Money War, man, because I felt like it was my service to the people. The album will be a little bit more just like scary. I really don't know, man. Maybe late this year or maybe even first quarter. Depending, I don't know, you know, we'll see. You know, we gotta go tour off this God Money War and go touch the people. There's a lot of work to be done with this God Money War. You know, it's not to be like slept on just because it's the prelude. Like, it's heavy, you know, and I want the message to get out there, so I got a lot of work to go do. June 23rd, you can find God Money War on your motherfucking iTunes because it will be for sale, you know. But go cop that. It's gonna be all over the place, man. You know, shit, man. They gonna have everything up, man. They gonna have all kind of links and shit, man. Get it how you get it, man. Get it how you live, cause that message is most important, you know. And then we're gonna work on the album. It's gonna be ugly. Just know I got Pharrell on deck. Just know he on deck, all right? And I got some legends on deck. Just know they on standby. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna pull out the big guns, man. King Los, man.
My life ain't been the same while on the run. When this kid said, fuck a message, we just wanna have fun. Now I move to the beat, that confused me for weeks. While y'all hands high, my head high, like, hold on, nigga, you lost me. Then I looked at my YouTube views and I got salty, cause I realized my real shit don't get that much love. I see exactly how y'all do y'all favorite rappers, favorite me.
As far as like producers that reached out, you know, I've been with Clint Sparks. Me and Harry Fraud have like maybe like 6 or 7 songs already. Problem 2, Chuck English, and we got an ill song, me and Chuck right now that he was just telling me he gonna put it out. I don't know when they releasing it, but